biggest NHL fan in your family. Welcome to Gotta Love Connecticut Hockey. I'm Ashley Leach. Today we're in East Haven talking pro hockey with the 14 and under Bantam A's of East Haven and the Greenwich Blues. Before we get started, it's time to vote in our November Photo of the Month contest sponsored by Procrease Goaltending. Vote on our website by Saturday, November 19th. The 2016-2017 NHL season is underway for about a month now, and let's find out if these Bantams have been watching. Who's your favorite NHL team and why?
I've always liked the Pittsburgh Penguins because my cousin has always liked them, and I've always looked up to my cousin.
I like the Islanders because my dad.
The Rangers, they're local.
The Capitals, and I've always wanted to see them.
The Rangers, just because I've been watching them forever. I don't know. Grew up watching the Rangers.
The Rangers because they're just near here.
What is the best snack food to eat when watching an NHL game at home?
Probably popcorn.
I like eating ice cream.
Probably nachos.
Popcorn, because it's easy to make.
This week's trivia question is brought to you by Hoffman Auto Group with locations across Connecticut and over 1,500 vehicles in stock. Hoffman is driven by trust. What NHL player inspires you?
Probably Steven Stamkos. He's a really hard shot.
Chris Letang, he's a defenseman. I just like how he pinches in on the points and scores.
I like watching Malcolm Subban because he's kind of a young player and I see him developing.
Henrik Lundqvist. He's a really good goaltender and he makes me want to get better.
As a coach, how do you think watching NHL hockey helps your players develop their skills?
Just watching how hard they work, trying to bring that to our game.
Sometimes I'll record a clip from a game, NHL on the fly, and usually it's best to contextualize a play or show them, even if it's something simple like holding a puck in the zone or getting a puck deep or getting a smart change even.
Who would you say watches the most NHL hockey at your house, and what's their mood typically like during a game?
It's normally me and my dad. When my team scores, I have a little celebration dance and stuff.
My dad, and he just watches it for fun.
My 4-year-old Jacqueline, she likes to watch the puck go around, and she gets pretty animated if a goal happens or something.
Usually I get pretty angry if the other team scores on the Capitals.
If the Rangers are winning, we're in a good mood. If the Rangers are losing, we're in a bad mood.
Me and my dad, and my dad gets pretty into it.
Tell me about the program that you volunteer for.
I am the president of the Greenwich Blues Hockey Association. My primary duties are really ice procurement, making sure within the budget.
Why do you think volunteering is so important and necessary?
Well, we're a not-for-profit, so the entire program is completely dependent on volunteer parents. And if you really want a program to improve and grow, if you're a parent that's involved in your kids' lives and their sports, then you need to volunteer.
What advice do you have for people when they want to volunteer? How should they really go about trying to get involved in that?
Contact the team manager would be the first step, or the organization president. Reach out. I know all of the not-for-profit hockey organizations down by us, they all need help.
During the Bantam years, these are players that are really starting to look towards high school hockey. So how are you helping them develop those skills to be ready for that?
I've had a lot of these kids since squirts. We've developed their skills early on. Now we're working on systems and strategies and trying to teach them that the work is what's going to get them to play and be successful at the high school level.
I think a lot of the stuff we work on is good habits, and a lot of it's really the mental approach. We want to build the physical skills, skating, shooting, and passing, but I coach high school also, and the biggest difference is players that are prepared mentally and willing to make sacrifices for the team and put the team first, so it's really what we focus on.
If we were to see you play in the pros one day, what would be your signature move?
Bar down snipe.
Probably just point up to the sky. Pretty good celly after a goal.
The flurry when he swings his arm around.
Come out on a breakaway and pad stack and have someone flop over me.
Going down one knee and kind of sprinkling the sugar.
Whatever comes next for these Bantams, we are so glad we got to enjoy the game with them today. Join us again next week because you just gotta love Connecticut hockey.